Hey folks, welcome back. We have ticket 350 in our hunt for a jackpot. We are starting with M and E. Relax has an E. One and exit share an E. Ashamed has an E. Column and ashamed share an M. Even and knowledge share an E. Vase and even share an E. Aid has an E. Knowledge has another E. Ankle has an E. Quest has an E. Any other M's? Column, is that it? I think so. Here we have an R and a W. Relax has an R. Pawn has a W. Floral has an R. Trial has an R. Knowledge has a W. Tropical has an R. Quartz has an R. Is that it? I think so. Here is an F and an L. Relax has an L. Floral has an L and an F and another L. Trial and column share an L. Daylight has an L. Ankle has an L. Tropical has an L. Any more F's and L's? I don't see any. Here we have a C and a B. Column has a C. Tropical has a C. Any more? I don't see any B's. I don't see any more C's. All right. V and a Y. Daylight has a Y. Vase has a V. Is that it? I think so. P and I are next. Pawn has a P. Exit has an I. Trial and daylight share an I. Aid has an I. Tropical has a P and an I. Is that all our P's and I's? I think so. Here we have an N and an H. One and pawn share an N. One is missing an O and pawn is missing an A. Daylight and ashamed share an H. Oop, opt. We missed a P here. Column has an N. Even has an N. Oh, and it has a V that we missed. Holy cow. Even becomes our first word. All right. One down. Knowledge has an N. Ankle has an N. Is that all our N's and H's? I think so. Here we have a Q and a D. Ashamed and a do share a D. Daylight has a D. Quest and quartz share a Q. Old has a D. Knowledge and aid share a D. Aid is just missing an A. Any more Q's and D's? I don't see any. Here we have a U and a Z. Column has a U. Quartz has a Z and a U. Quest has a U. Is that it? I think it is. Okay, now we're at our bonus. Oh boy, we have an X. Relax has an X. Relax is just missing an A. Exit has an X. I thought there was one. Is there more than one? Exit is just missing a T. I think there's just the one. All right, all the marbles are waiting on our last letter. We have a K. Knowledge and ankle share K. We are not looking real good here. We just have even. I don't see another K. 350 has failed us. Relax would have given us $50. That would have helped us relax. That's all we got, folks. Come back tomorrow on 351 where we try to get a winner. Till then, bye.